Yo, what's these rules you got, bro? Yeah, I went to the bathroom right quick.
What a night we
What is
expected
these
it to
rules you
be.
got,
We're here
fam?
live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham.
Let me read
Alongside
the
me is
rules.
Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Saul Canelo Alvarez. He's
Okay, I hear
175
you.
centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across the ring from him, perhaps the greatest to ever do it, Sugar Ray Robinson. Nearly impossible to beat no matter what he weighed in at. But it was 66.7 kilos. He's 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 184. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion. Quite simply, one of the greatest of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson.
Mhm.
Consider him to be the greatest
I mean, it's a possibility, man.
of this
It's a
sport.
possibility.
Inducted into the
It's only
International
one
Hall
OG
of Fame
circle
in
game, believe me.
1990. He fights
And
out of
especially where I
Harlem,
put it.
New York.
Anybody else is imitating. I know, or it just is coincidence. There is no coincidence, in my opinion. So it's not me, basically. Excuse
All
me.
the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Yeah, man, but I got fights on YouTube, man. Sub me up, bro. Hit me up with that sub, man, on YouTube, man. Not just online. I got the Creative Fighter boxing show. So today I was just chilling, getting some work in. Uh, getting some work in, just getting some fights in, and figure out record go. So then I ain't been on this channel here in a minute. So I figure I'll step out, see what it's all about. Oh, it's getting glitchy.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight.
Well, I didn't mean to do that. I be
Not too many
pushing people.
seats to be had in this
Take my
arena
whoopings like
as
a
the
man. If
hype
it's a whooping
continues
coming,
to
I gotta
build
take it.
for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and there's not a
Ooh,
lot
good one, good one,
separating
good
these
one,
two.
good one, good one.
Very
Watch your face,
choreographed.
OG.
It shows the
He said respect your jaw.
the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare
Canelo to the body is. Ooh. That boy don't play, boy. Ooh, watch out now.
That time counter shot.
Watch out, yeah. Canelo to the body is no joke.
You'd like to see more jabs. That left hook is blocked. No rest for the weary. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and... What do we expect to see here in round two? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighters.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, press until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And he scores with the counter. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just avoids the left uppercut. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their face. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Stamina is off the chart. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They have no respect for each other's punching power. And he misses with that jab. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That was almost... There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can't find a home for that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And that hook misses. These two were made for each other. This fight what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? The straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Miss with that jab. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Stamina is off the charts. This fight has a real good flow. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... And there's the bell for round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. And that thought! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. A big heavy blow, and Saul is down. 1, 2, 3, 4. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice counter. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox somebody and beat them on points.
Incredible work rate. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He threw the hook, didn't land. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Well done with that counter shot. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That counter punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. What a...
He completely switched up.
There's the bell to start round 9. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'd come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
His stamina is off the charts. at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I'm worried about... We've made it to round 10. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys are...
Sugar Ray is down! Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is happening, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Well, these scorecards were all over the place, but in the end, I think the right athlete won.
These guys are doing their job right. I'd have called it exactly as, you know, I might have been around that or two, but these guys...
Yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, my mic was off. I'm locked in. Ain't nothing to talk about. GG's.